Well, well, well. 8. Y'all been with me with eight episodes of this little show I got called Frosted Frames. That's what y'all hanging out with me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Look, I ain't gonna waste your time. You here? Let's get into it. All right. Episode 8. Let's go. All right. So the first movie I'm going with today, because I had to realize I'm a huge fan of Lawrence Fishburne. I ain't had that many movies of him. I ain't had no Fishburne movies like that. We're gonna talk about what's love got to do with it. With him, huh? Angela Bassett. Let's just stop to give the queen some love, okay? The king some love. We talking about legends in the game. Let's get into it. So this is a biopic, right, of the one and only legend Tina Turner, okay, and her upbringing. We start out with she in the church as a young girl, getting put out the church because she was singing her hind parts off. Couldn't stop her. Nope. We come to find out her mama done left her down in the country. She done ran off with some man, right? She get a little older. She done came back, live with her mama. And one night, she down at the club working. And Ike Turner, played by Lawrence Fishburne and his band, they in there. And, you know, Angela Bassett, she ready to sing. You know, this is a young Tina in her prime. And her young Tina, she ready to sing her heart out. They put a little mic on, like, sing to me, baby. Sing to me. She was getting into it, right? So Ike was fancy by her. Now, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. I got over at the house. Remember, it's the band. This where you gonna play at. We gonna make money, anime. Cause that's a anime. Well, Ike had that smooth talk on her. Ike smooth got them draws off of her too. Well, what anime ain't know. It's like old lady was there. And she about killed anime. But they got her together. She was in the room. Next thing you know, boom! She gone. Well, she at least tried to hurt herself. We're gonna fast forward. Now that lady out the way. Now anime is the old lady. Anime having Ike turn into a little pop sensation, little singing sensation. Well, at first, Ike didn't seem too bad. You know, he got his way. She did what he wanted her to do. Until finally Ike started showing himself. Ike was on that sugar. He was on that sugar. And started committing some DV. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, anime, she was doing her best to just try to keep him happy. She keep hands off. It was crazy because like the bigger they got, right, the more it was he was trying to keep her in line. You gonna do what I say, anime. And it get to a point where one of the background scenes like, hey, you ain't got to do this. You got to stop putting your hands on people. That's why you can get the hell on. And so she got the hell on. And the scene that stick out in my head is a couple of scenes in this movie. Now I also ain't gonna tell you how old I was when I first saw this movie. Lord rest my soul. Was the scene at the diner? Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake, anime. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch it. Then we get to that scene when they're in that limousine. Come on, anime. Anime whoop Ike ass in that limousine. I ain't seen her come down to that other scene when they was at the house. And they got to fighting, and y'all know what else went on. Lord be offense. But at the end, when Tina got away from Ike and Ike tried to show up, and she was like, Ike, you come over here. Ike was, and she left Ike where he was. That was a very tragic life that she had to live during that duration. But man, I'm so happy that she endured that, and like she got to live her rest of life happy, at least to my knowledge. I do give What's Love Got to Do with It 5 donuts. All right, y'all. Now this one, it's a classic. It's a class. This has some folk in it now. This has some folk in it now. Let it build. Hustle and flow. Cause hey, one of my brothers is in there. One of my brothers in there. Look, you had Terrence Howard, Taraji P, Anthony Anderson, Ludacris was in it, and my brother DJ Qualls. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all want to talk about it? Okay, cool. Let's jump into it. So we open up. We got a pimp laying down some game to one of his ladies, and he have her go serve somebody, right? He's just giving her all the land how things gonna be. So we got DJ, that's Terrence Howard. He a pimp, low level pimp, but he doing his best and he doing everything he can to just make ends meet. He got 3 ladies that he got under him. One of them got his baby, or at least it's assumed as his baby. Taraji P definitely got his baby, or it's assumed at least. And then the other one don't have no kids yet, right? So the oldest one, the one who has the kid already, she gonna add it with Terrence Howard. They gonna add it. And find Terrence Howard like, you live with me. He done took her stuff, threw her out on the street. Don't even care. You can go. Get out of here. He done kicked her out. So now in the house is just DJ, Taraji P, and other lady. Well, DJ, he trying to be a little rapping situation. He bump into Anthony Anderson. And Anthony Anderson, he's like, man, I remember you back in high school. You was doing all that stuff. Yeah. So they get to chopping it up. They done figured out, like, we can make this work. They came over to the house. They done went and got like the McDonald's styrofoam cup holders. They done put that all in the room, to reduce noise. When you ain't got money, do what you gotta do. Don't judge these people, right? That he done went and had the girl serve the man so he can get a mic. She ain't want to do that, but he was like, "This is for the greater good," essentially. So now they got a mic, and so now Anthony Anderson, the brought in DJ Qualls, because they know how to do the audio mix and stuff. And next thing you know, we ding 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 ding. Whoop that trick, get him. 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 Time and time again, I had to come around and tell you. Y'all can't tell me DJ won't flown on that. Come on, man. Then they had Taraji P. Yeah, sing that out. Sing it out. I know it's hard out here for a pimp. There's money and the money ain't spent. I don't know the words. I apologize to Roger. But listen, they was getting it in that house. And so basically he was putting together his mixtape so he can go holler at Skinny Black. Who is Skinny Black? That's Ludacris. Ludacris essentially was the local dude that made it out. He come back home every 4th of July, partied up. So now DJ got to go parlay, slide his mixtape. So DJ, he had that sticky icky with him, right? Chopping it up with him, thinking everything going cool. And gave him the tape. Skinny like, yeah, I got you. Skinny go to the bathroom, right? DJ thinking he didn't account what he came there for. He gotta go to the bathroom too. He finds Skinny on the ground. He's trying to help Skinny up. He look in the toilet. There go his mixtape. Oh, he done went to work beating up on Skinny Black in that bathroom. So then he leave. He go back to the house. Man, the cops came to the house and arrested him. DJ, man, he in the jail. The whole jail sing, hey, you that man that went up on Skinny Black? Yeah, whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. Hey, man, look, Hustle and Flow, classic. I do get that. 3.5 donuts. All right, y'all. So now this last one, action-wise, I was with it. However, plot-wise, I was like, this movie is The Town with Ben Affleck. Okay? Now, the reason why I had some question marks, okay, is because to me, it's just set it off in Boston with me. All right? So I'm gonna see if y'all feel any similarities as I'm talking. All right, cool. So I already told you it happened in Boston. We open up, it's a bank robbery. They have these masks with locks on. They take one of the ladies hostages, and they take her. Well, they kidnap her. Right? They take her to like this water area. So you keep walking till you hit the water. Right? Cool. They go back. They break down all the money with the dude. They out there chilling. They come to find out because they took her ID. They was like, oh snap! Like she lives in this neighborhood. So the one hothead dude, I take care of him. I was like, no, I got it. And basically, what they're gonna do is see who she talking to. You know, do she recognize him? Anything? Anyways, well, come to find out, Ben Affleck, he started having the hots for the lady. So Ben Affleck, you know, he chopping it up. They sharing stories, getting to know each other. Come find one day, oh, the hothead dude, he like, did you took care of that thing? Oh yeah, it's taken care of. It's good. All right, bet. So they move on. Come to find out though, Ben Affleck has had a relationship with the hothead sister, and she a bit of a case all on her own. Now Ben Affleck also messed up because he was sleeping with her while he was trying to talk to the lady that they had kidnapped. Right. So as the story progressed, the FBI they trying to hunt this crew down because they tired of the banks getting robbed. So we find out that Ben Affleck's crew is working for the florist, the guy who owns the flower shop. And we also come to find out that Ben Affleck's dad used to work for him. And it's because of him that Ben Affleck's dad is in prison for the rest of his life. All right. So if y'all ever wonder where that little meme or the little video of Ben Affleck talking to old dude, and he was like, I need your help. I need you to come to something. We can never speak of it. And dude take a second look at him and was like, whose car we taking? This the movie. This the movie that's from. So it's just the old lady that they had kidnapped that Ben Affleck had been gotten hots for. She told him how these local dudes have been bothering her. So they bust up in them dudes' house, beat them down, told them, don't y'all bother nobody else. Or we coming back and we ain't leaving. So now, right, I'm getting you to the point where this is essentially set it off, right? So they had this grand scheme of how to rob Fenway Park. So essentially, they're gonna have one of the dudes that work there open the door for them. They're gonna have on police uniforms. They go in the police uniforms, right? They look normal, walking around in the police uniform. They rob and they come up. They're gonna change into ambulance uniforms. They got an ambulance. They're gonna take off, right? But Ben Affleck had made the sister, the dude's sister, he had made her mad because she was like, I want to go with you. Why I can change my life, blah, blah, Ben Affleck, get off me. Get away from me, right? So she go and she have a DUI car accident. So while she at the hospital, the FBI show like, look, girl, you got a DUI. This your lifeline. What you got? So she done dropped the bomb on the crew while the crew there. So Ben Affleck and the crew, they getting changed. They putting the money up and everything. And Ben Affleck, he get the where everybody at? Like it ain't like no workers, nobody here. Ben Affleck look outside. Child, it looked like they had like the whole army was outside. Like all the police, all the military personnel, all the SWAT. And then he get to looking around too. And he seen like the SWAT officers coming down the other side of the way that he was looking. Next thing you know, we shoot, right? So they get to the point of the one dude who's the electrician, he gets shot, he gone. So now it was a big dude in the crew, right? He was the driver. He had them skills behind the wheel. He tell them, meet at the switch. And they were like, what? He was like, meet at the switch. I draw him away from him. Big dude with the ambulance out the out of Fenway Park, right through all the cops. All they doing is course, who that remind you of? Who that remind you of? Huh? Who that remind y'all of? Anywho, so now Ben Affleck and the hothead dude, they don't switch back into the police uniforms and they running on foot. Well, they get separated, right? So the one dude who the hothead dude, he gets to play. He was like, I'm not going back to prison. This will be his third strike. So he's just out there, dot, 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 shooting at the cops. So, bow, he gets shot. Ben Affleck, the smart one, he got away. Like I said, there are a lot of striking similarities in this movie. Just one happened on the West Coast. This one happened on the East Coast. Okay? Outside of that, I will say the town was not a bad watch. I do give it 3 donuts. All right, y'all. That was episode 8. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you again. Until then, be blessed.